David Beckham, who is married to Mel C's former Spice Girls bandmate Victoria, has gushed that the state of Qatar is incredible following his decision to sign up as its ambassador for a reported seven-figure sum. However, a disapproving Mel C has been left divided over her friend's latest move, insisting that any association with the country is pure greed. The LGBT ally spoke out on David's decision to support the country, saying she feels very uncomfortable that it is illegal to be homosexual there. The country also has the death penalty written into its laws for certain circumstances, and last year, a Nepali national was killed by the state as punishment for a murder conviction. It's difficult. David is a friend, and everybody has to make their own choices, she winced during a podcast interview, Not My Bag with Joe and George Bags. However, Mel made it clear Qatar isn't a country she'd ever consider supporting herself. I'm an ally to the LGBTQ+ community, so I'd feel very uncomfortable showing support for it, she declared. I understand people want to talk about sport being able to change culture, but when there's so much money involved, it's tricky. David has publicly spoken of his passion for Qatar, describing it as perfection, after signing up to promote the country while it hosts the World Cup. In a recent advert, he smiled and nodded while a Falcon trainer boasted of the kind nature of the country's people. Kindness is a part of the culture, and it's important to keep the kindness alive, he told David, who went on to rave that the best spice market he'd ever visited was located there. Yet Mel spoke out again in an interview with gay lifestyle magazine Attitude, after winning the title of honorary gay and claiming a gong at its awards ceremony this autumn. It's greed. They can try and spin it that they're there to make change, but it's bull's dash, it's about money, she announced. Obviously I'm a huge England supporter, whatever the gender, but it's hard to get fully behind it when you know where the money's coming from. Brits have been warned to avoid any form of PDA between gay couples, as homosexual couples can be sentenced to multiple years in prison. There have been no known cases of gay men receiving the death penalty, but there are concerns that same-sex intercourse is still regarded as a sin that could qualify for capital punishment. Meanwhile, adultery is a huge faux pas. Muslims living in the country can be killed over extramarital sex, while acts of sodomy could result in multiple years in prison. One Qatari national, Dr. Naz Mohammed, has called upon David Beckham to sign his petition which calls for gay sex to be decriminalized. Now living in San Francisco, he argued, he has a massive platform. He can take this petition and say, I agree with it. I believe LGBT rights are human rights everywhere. According to official UK government advice, Qatar is a safe nation to visit and most of those entering it have a trouble-free stay. However, a growing number of celebrities are slamming it on moral grounds, including Strictly star John Wide, who claimed that it was endorsing human rights violations. David isn't the only celebrity to support the nation. The Black Eyed Peas and Robbie Williams are set to perform in Qatar as part of the event.